section.
Okay.
This is called Do You Love Him Back? Blessed beyond belief, you are my sweet relief from the questions and struggles of life. Glad to be a part of your soon-to-be wife, your bride, the church, supposed to be unspotted. But we got confused when we allotted 10 hours for work, 7 hours for school. We could have used this time to make changes, but we were too busy making rules.
Okay, fabulous. She wore a thong in church. She nasty and she scandalous. Too humble, too arrogant. Always talking about God. She thinks she heaven sent. Ready to write a biography on me like you understand. What exactly do you want from me? I'm exactly who God made me. I'm precisely who I'm supposed to be. I'm designed perfectly, though I'm not a perfect being. Believe this and heed this. My credence lies in Jesus, not a delusive thesis.
Wow.
Get it?
Wow. Well, to say wow. Now, people are made to see. I mean, I'm sitting out here and I'm amazed, just not just to see that, hey, anyone could write a poem, but the meaning of the poem, you guys put so much expression inside it. You have a lot of feeling, and that's what poems is all about. So, is this book available in stores as yet? Where can someone go ahead and purchase this book?
Right now, you can purchase this book from One Word Publications. It is in the Beauty Robber building on Robinson Road. You can call 322-5281, or you can check out the Faith Life bookstore at Bahamas Faith Ministries, and soon enough, all of the Christian bookstores in the Nassau area.
There you have it. There you have it. We encourage you to support people like Gabrielle, who and Tabby, who's doing a lot of positive things in their community. Right now, I want each of you right now to really, persons that are watching the show right now may be looking at you and say, wow, be looking across from the TV and say, I have books over there with a bunch of poems, probably just like you guys, and but doesn't feel confident enough to go out and say, let me do something with this poem. If not to write a book, but I know there's some shows that we have locally that allows you to go on stage and express yourself through poetry. So I want each of you really to speak to the young people about how to use their talents or encourage them to do something that extreme that you guys have done.
Now, on the back of this book and on the side, there's a little emblem. I'm sure you can't see it, but it says easy as pie. Now, that is a company, or rather an idea that I started. It's based on Philippians 4:13, and basically it just says possible is everything, easy as pie. And a lot of people, when I told them I wanted to write a book, were like, what, But for everyone, it doesn't have to be writing a book. It could be writing a song. It could be... I have a friend, he DJs as a Christian, and that is his gift, and he showcased it at Talent Jam. But you can do anything, and I believe that everyone should take that theory and run with it. Possible is everything. If you are in Christ, you can do all things, and there's no reason to despise your youth. Timothy says, don't despise your youth. Get out there and do what you got to do while you have it in you, because when you're old, there's no energy. Yeah.
Wow. What about you?
My advice to any young person trying to pursue their dream is you're not promised tomorrow, so might as well make good use of today. So and don't think that you're limited because of your age. You know what I mean? God has blessed you with a talent, so go out and use it and show people what you have to offer.
Well, wow. Wow, there you have it. Positive youth doing positive things. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Once you have Christ in your life, and once you put Christ to be your guide, and once you have a dream, once you have a purpose for your life, you can possibly do anything that you really put your mind to do. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And there will be times when when you would express yourself to people to say that, this is what I dreamed last night, that I think I can achieve this dream. And when you go ahead and you tell a person stuff like that, they will tend to really say, what? You crazy. Get out of here. Stop talking foolishness, because they don't believe or they don't see what you actually could see yourself doing. So never get discouraged. Remember, just to keep trusting Christ and let Christ be the center of your life. And trust me, He will take you beyond, and He will let you see things that you cannot even think or imagine. But hey, I want to thank Gabrielle and her friend Tabby for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Give you a privilege right now to send a shout out to anyone you want to send a shout out to. You know, so before we close the segment.
I'd like to send a shout out to Priscinda Mulling. She's the other author of the book.
Cindy.
And she just could not make it today, and so I'm just so sorry she couldn't be here. So we got to shout out to Cindy.
We love you.
She is an amazing author, and she's just so much as responsible for the book as we are. So. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, hey, this has been another exciting edition of Extreme Youth TV with Extreme Youths. Right here on Extreme Youth Talk. What we have to say, go into Extreme. Give us the name of the book one more time so that, hey, we can, and...
What lies beneath the surface.
There you go.
Go buy it.
Go buy it, yeah.
This your boy, D-Mac, once again for another exciting edition of Extreme Youth Talk with Extreme Youth, like I always love to say, doing things that are positive. And remember, you can be anything. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And continue to let your light so shine before all men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which in heaven. Until next week, God bless.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be living in sin. I wouldn't know what to do. Could never find my way until I heard your word on what you had to say. I know I'd probably be dead or maybe living in fear because of the life that I led. Now that I found the truth, I'm only gonna live for you. My testimony is simple. I was lost in the world, I was totally sinful. Although I grew up in a Christian home, I still was mentally afflicted, mentally addicted to the world and the curves of the girls. I was mentally shifted. I lost my mother in 2001. The detrimental circumstances hit my heart like a gun, and I miss her every day, hugs and kisses, the songs that she sung. So I found some comfort in some brothers who were ready to bun a joint of marijuana. Sometimes I got real high. The first hit I ever took was with my boy named Sight, but it didn't end there. It went for many more nights until my eyes turned red and my lips turned dry. Visine was the money maker. Chopsticks, Eclipse, cotton mouth, munchies was the money taker. But it stopped abruptly one day. The day God showed me the light. So here's what I gotta say. I say, Lord, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be living in sin. I wouldn't know what to do. Lord, could never find my way until I heard your word on what you had to say. Lord, I know I'd probably be dead or maybe living in fear because of the life that I led. Lord, now that I found the truth, I'm only gonna live for you. I told you about my drugs, but let's not forget the hugs, which led to kisses, which led to touching and feeling and sex that had no permission of marriage. If you're engaging in it, you carry baggage of hurt, pain, and emotion.